So, welcome to Friday's lesson.
Welcome.
Hey, Mrs. Berg,
What up?
how do astronauts organize a party?
I'm not sure. How do they do it?
They plan it.
Good.
Yeah, that's so good.
Planet Net didn't see that coming.
Mm.
So let's get to today's lesson. As you see today's lesson, you're going to be learning about weather hazards and how it relates to poverty. There are a lot of things to read. So just as a quick reminder, this little purple read write button, if you click that read write button, you can actually have this read aloud to you. So you can go to the button that says play, and it will read aloud what you select. So I'd encourage you to use that if you are finding yourself tired of reading things.
Yes. All right, well, let's go to slide number 4. We revamped this to kind of just go over expectations to help y'all. So to start with bell work. Bell work for us is how we check in with you to see that things are going well, to kind of get to know like what you guys are, how you're spending your time. Plus, we like to make awesome playlists, but it's also how we take attendance. So bell work is super important to get done as soon as you can.
So for participation, we are going to be using Pear Deck to make sure that you're getting and understanding concepts. The Pear Deck responses are sort of like if we were in class together and we were like, hey, turn and talk to your neighbor, and then we would draw a popsicle stick. It's sort of like those questions. And then we check afterwards to make sure that you guys are understanding what you need to understand. You're not going to see a lot of this stuff until high school, so it's important that you get it now.
Right. And then video conferencing. Thank you guys for being patient with us as we navigate Zoom, Google Meet, figure out different times. Right now, we decided that 2 p.m. would be the best time because by then you have questions developed that you need to ask us. But you can also just hop on from 2 to 2:30 and just hang out with us or ask us questions that you have from that lesson. And that will take place on a link that we'll put on Google Classroom.
Our exit tickets will sometimes be Google Forms. If they are, they'll be linked. Sometimes they're not going to be Google Forms. And if it's not a Google Form, on the slide that says exit ticket, it will tell you what to do. So for example, today is not going to be a Google Form. Today is going to be a Flipgrid video. So it has all of the expectations written out. And so you just have to follow the directions and read them, and you should be good to go for the exit ticket. And then just one last note on grades for participation in Pear Deck and in exit tickets. Sometimes we'll be using our scholarship habit grades. We saw this at the very beginning of the year, but I just wanted to go over it with you guys one more time, just as a refresher. So we're always aiming for that check plus work. The check plus work is when you are exceeding expectations, you're following directions, but you're producing like really, really high quality work on top of following directions. So you're organizing your work and you're making sure that you're explaining yourself really well. A check is like you did what you needed to do, you didn't go above and beyond, you met the expectations and you tried your best, you mostly used full sentences and you did show your work. We are definitely not aiming for check minus at any point. That means that you're missing what you need to be doing and you're missing questions, you're skipping questions, you're not showing your work. And this is the rubric we're still going to be using with Pear Deck. So how you're going to see that is on campus, you'll either see a 3, a 4, or a 5. If you see a 5 out of 5, that means you got a check plus. Great job. If you get a 4 out of 5, I would encourage you to push for that 5 out of 5, but you did what you needed to do. And 3 out of 5 means that you probably need to go back and make sure that you're redoing that and checking in with your teacher, because that means that you didn't meet what we were expecting of you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you later.